Lockheed is writing a letter to the White House, just wrote a letter to the White House, asking taxpayers to give Lockheed bailout funds.
I'm not aware of that letter, Congresswoman.
So you're telling me that it is Lockheed Martin's statement on the record that there is no request for additional money related to things like the Main Street Lending Program or the money set aside specifically in CARES for national security companies?
Ma'am, I'm not aware of a specific letter. I am aware relative to COVID-19 and CARES Act, relative to the disruption to aerospace and defense. I don't know the specifics of the letter you're mentioning, ma'am.
Did Lockheed Martin request money under the CARES Act?
Yes, ma'am.
Why?
Because of the disruption associated with COVID-19.
Because of the disruption that caused you to have a profit of 15% over the prior year when we didn't have COVID-19? That doesn't mean, maybe making gobs of money is disruption for you, but I think for most everyday Americans, if they'd seen their income go up 15% this year, if they were making $3.5 billion in profit in 2020, they wouldn't call that a disruption, they'd call that a miracle. And they would not be coming to the government trying to take more taxpayer dollars at the same time that you are failing to pay the US taxpayers back what you owe for breach of contract with regard to the F-35 Joint Strike Force. I'm unable to understand why you need this additional money when your profits are up and you've breached your contracts with regard to producing defective parts. Why should the taxpayer foot the bill to help Lockheed Martin at this time?
Ma'am, the disruption associated with COVID-19 requires many different aspects relative to health and welfare of employees, the supply base associated with...
Reclaiming my time. Use your 15% increase in profit to pay to protect your workers during COVID.
Congresswoman, we're doing that.
Why are we footing the bill to help a company that's having an uber profitability moment that is a pandemic star?
Congresswoman, no funds have been provided relative to the CARES Act.
But you have asked.
Yes, just like many aerospace and defense companies.
One wrong doesn't make a right. With that, I yield back.